Hi, welcome back to the Har-Ber Vox. This is our last episode of the year for multiple reasons. For starters, I'm not going to be doing it next year, so I don't know if anyone's going to take over afterwards. But at the same time, my fellow hosts and companions in this adventure are leaving us because they're both seniors. I'm only joined by Lou today because Lillian had a family emergency, so she will not be here for this last episode. But all well wishes for her and her family. So Lou, you're leaving.
I am.
What are your thoughts on that?
It hasn't hit me yet. I haven't gotten to the realization, this is it. I'm done with school. Unless I went to college, but...
Is that not kind of what you're looking towards right now is college?
Not really. It's just too expensive. I don't have, the money for that, and I feel like in the field that I'm wanting to go in, I don't think it's 100% necessary. Of course, it looks good to other jobs and stuff, but I just feel like my work ethic is probably a lot more. It needs more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when do you think it will hit you? Like, when do you think you'll be hit hardest?
Probably when I'm not here anymore.
When you wake up going, I have to go to school.
Wait a minute.
And then you're
What school?
You're just like, oh wait, I'm an adult now.
I've been an adult.
I will not be an adult for a while. I'm not even going to be 7. I'll be 17 when I graduate. So that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah, how crazy is that?
I mean, I've seen a lot of people already, crying and hugging their favorite teachers or saying bye to, underclassmen,
I've been trying to get one of my senior friends to cry because she's like, I haven't cried yet. I was like, I will make you cry. So I've been telling her I'm going to miss her and how it won't be the same without her. She's like, you better stop.
Right, yeah.
And she's starting to tear up. I'm like, I'm sorry, don't cry.
Yeah, because today's our seniors' last regular day.
Yeah, today's the official last day. But
Yeah.
of course, I know some seniors still do finals and stuff coming up in the following weeks.
Friday, Monday, and Tuesday. But I only have finals Friday and Monday, so I won't be here Tuesday.
Dang.
So. Yeah.
Oh my God, so that's 3-ish days.
Yeah. What about you, Talon? How do you feel seeing all your senior friends leave?
It's not fun
I doubt it.
most of my friends are seniors.
Our seniors.
So it's like I'm gonna have to actually socialize with the youngins, and I'm gonna be fully honest, I don't want to.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I said in class, our class, which is filled with a bunch of sophomores, that I don't like this year's sophomores.
Yeah.
And the teacher went, well, who's all them? And I was like, did I stutter? I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
Right.
But the realization that all these people are leaving, and I'm not gonna be able to see them on a daily basis, kind of hurts.
Yeah.
But at the same time, after all this is said and done, I plan to see all of them during summer.
Yeah.
So, and I already told one of my friends, the first person I met and made friends with here, I told him I was gonna miss him because he was the first friend I made, and I said probably not the best choice I could have made, but I wouldn't take it back for nothing. And he's
Right.
and not really. He actually just sat there and smiled. He didn't really say anything.
Yeah.
But it's a little upsetting.
Yeah.
I might cry.
You might cry.
And I'm not even leaving.
I mean, I would be shocked to see you cry, maybe in front of people. I don't know.
I try my best not to cry in front of people.
Okay.
But who knows? Because I do it every once in a while. If I get hit hard enough with the feelings, it might happen. Something happened a few weeks ago where a family matter happened, and I found out my neighbor had died.
Oh, wow.
And it was back to back as well. So the thing with my family, and then and I went to go start mowing the yard, and it was 5 minutes later I get told he passed away, and he was awesome. He's a great guy. But he was old. But so I was holding it in at first, and then my dad was just just go put the lawnmower up. We'll do it later. I put the lawnmower in our shed, and I just fell to the ground and just bawled my eyes out.
On the shed, yeah.
So it takes a lot to get me going, but this one might get me.
It might, yeah.
It might get me.
Maybe when you're going home. I feel like when you're around all these people, you'll hide it, and then once you get to your car, you're just gonna break down.
I'm gonna put my head on my wheel. The next thing you know, I'm gonna be there for another half hour bawling my eyes out.
Yeah. I mean, at least it means that you had some kind of sentiment towards these people.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people can't say that.
If you were to ask me when I came to Har-Ber if I would have if I would go back to Springdale, because that's where I was going to go.
Oh, yeah.
Because I lived on the other side of Springdale, but I moved.
Mm-hmm.
But if you would have asked me a few years ago, like right as it was all starting up, if I would have traded this to go back, I would have said yes, because I had a bunch of friends that went to Springdale.
Yeah.
Didn't know anyone here. And if I did know anyone, I didn't like them.
Yeah.
But now I wouldn't change it for anything, because as bad as the influences were, I wouldn't be who I am without them. So it's like even you have your own influences.
I do. Do I?
Mhm.
How so?
Like how irritating it is that I've never seen your face in the 2 years that I've known you, or in the year and a half that I've known you.
Yeah.
It's irritating. I've only seen it in one picture.
That's true. Just gonna have to let your mind fill the rest.
Don't know why though. It's irritating.
That's true. How is that an influence though?
Because it's irritating. It's irritating.
Well, it's not influencing you.
Yeah,
Well,
it irritates me.
feelings.
Do you have any senior friends you're gonna like? Do you think you'll lose contact with a bunch of your friends?
How many friends?
Oh.
I'm like the polar opposite when it comes to you. I don't really have many friends, and the people that I do communicate with, I have all their social media and stuff, so if I wanted to see them outside of school, I could. But it's just, I don't relate to this whole feeling sad and leaving everyone kind of feeling in this school. However, I did feel that way when I left my middle school, because, after middle school I moved here to Arkansas, so I was 100% leaving everyone. It's kind of different.
That's how it was in elementary school.
Yeah.
Because I jumped from a bunch of elementary schools. I was in, I think the order went Rogers, Georgia, Bentonville, Rogers. And it was all suckage.
That's stressful.
Georgia was probably the hardest because I had just started getting used to it. And I was like, hey, guess what? Your parents are getting divorced. We got to go. I was like, oh, that's great.
Great.
Yeah. That was another thing but I was younger. I was 8 at that time.
Yeah.
So the feelings were kind of there anyway.
Yeah, of course. It's different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't have that kind of, I guess, yeah, maybe later I'll be like, oh, like I miss, so-and-so, maybe even teachers. I have my favorite teacher, Miss Graham. She's a ceramics teacher. She's my favorite teacher. Are you
going to be one of those students who comes back after maybe
Absolutely
like a year?
Not. Absolutely not. I'm sorry. I get it. I understand, coming back, seeing your teachers, and I'm like, hey, But at the same time, being someone there while that's happening is kind of cringe. Not cringe, but it's just like, oh, like you don't understand why it's such a sentimental or like a meaningful interaction.
I would come back. I would be one of those students for maybe a handful of teachers.
Yeah, I guess I see them when they're not around other students. You know what I mean? Because like, these students don't understand who you are, and they don't understand the impact that this teacher had on you. So it's kind of awkward.
I think I would come back for the East teacher. I would come back for band as a alumni of the school.
Right?
Band.
Yeah.
Thinking. Give me a minute for brain. I think that's really it, if I'm being honest. Is band and East.
You just said a handful of teachers, and you just listed 2.
That's a handful.
That's just 2. It's one more than mine.
If I were tried, each teacher's a handful. I can only put, hand on the shoulder, handful.
Think about it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, her, and I don't know. I only look forward to her class. She's my very first hour, so. Yeah, but I don't think I would come back.
No?
No, I don't like this school already.
Oh, that's fair.
I would probably miss just, like, the way it looks. Like the hallways, the pack room, just things like that. Not the actual experience.
Sometimes nostalgia just does hit me hard in the feelings.
Oh, it
like,
does.
I'm gonna be entirely honest. I walked into a Tractor Supply for the first time in years.
Yeah.
And the smell that a Tractor Supply has, I was hit hard with nostalgia because I used to live on a farm when I was like really young.
Yeah.
We would go to Tractor Supply all the time and get like chickens and ducks and fences and oh my god, the memories I got. Saw the chicks. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
So no, nostalgia hits me hard too.
Yeah. So, I just,
Exactly.
yeah.
It's gonna be kind of weird after all this is over, you know?
It is. It was very weird last year having all the seniors leave, and it was very quiet when they were gone. They were very loud group of seniors.
Yeah,
But
I will not miss this year's sophomores. Or next year's sophomores. They are super loud and give me a migraine.
But yeah, I mean that's my take on leaving the school and just being done with everything. It's kind of weird now that I think about it. It's like, after that the routine's gone.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've been doing this for over 13 years maybe.
Gonna wake up like a year from now at 6:30 in the morning, get dressed and drive to the Har-Ber parking lot and just sit there and be like, wait a minute.
This isn't right.
Like,
This is going autopilot.
I did something wrong here.
Yeah. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I asked a coworker because he used to go to Har-Ber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I asked him how it felt like to like not go to school anymore and just to work. And he said it felt like a really long summer because he graduated in 2020.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot different for him as well. Just because lockdown and everything, and so yeah, I mean I expect that too. I guess just a really long summer with I get to choose when I have a vacation
The
though.
really long summer called life.
Yeah, that's kind of sad actually. I mean, I hope that your senior year is
Better?
not as bad. Yeah.
Just better.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't hope you cry, but I hope it's like meaningful to you when you leave.
I probably won't. I don't like the people younger than me already.
Yeah.
And I've already been made aware of how not fun the next year's sophomores are going to be. So.
Yeah.
Oh, quick side note, my voice sounds like this because allergies are kicking my butt.
How's that for you?
Yeah, it's great. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's great. It was worse this morning. I couldn't pronounce H. So I would like...
H.
I would go... I would just gasp. and I would cough. I still cough really bad because, allergies suck. Oh, see, you don't have to worry about, like, attendance coming to school.
No.
You don't have to worry about assignments in school.
No, but what I do have to worry about is not getting fired from my job and paying bills and all the things.
Yeah, you gotta worry about being an adult now.
Yeah, it's a lot more. A lot of things that they don't teach you here.
Yeah, they kind of suck on this.
I think maybe this is what I might think back on. Just this kind of dark setting. How it's like raining. It's been raining for like 4 days.
Yeah,
4 days.
and it was like, it got dark yesterday.
It was so dark yesterday.
Like, it was 11 in the morning, and I was like, it's supposed to be 11 in the morning, not 8 at night.
Exactly.
It was dark. Apparently, it was like pitch black at Bentonville, though.
Oh, was it?
My dad said, it was like spooky dark in Bentonville.
I'm not even shocked. But yeah, I mean, that's all really I have to say. And
Do you have any older siblings?
I do. I have one.
Yeah. How much older?
She is 21. 22.
Really?
22. She's
I
22.
have a 22-year-old older sister as well.
Yeah.
And I'm going to talk to her at some point, probably next year. I'm like, hey, you were here a few years ago.
Right.
And my sister doesn't like to be reminded she's 22 because she's like, she told me it makes her feel old.
Yeah.
So if I'm like, you were a senior in high school when I was in like elementary school, and
Yeah.
she's gonna hate me so bad for it.
Elementary school.
I think
Sounds
so.
wrong.
Wait, hold on.
That's middle school.
She's 6 years older than I am.
Middle school.
Middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my sister graduated high school when I was still in middle school, I
I
believe.
don't know. I thought she graduated before.
You would have been in your 7th grade year.
If I'm
Yeah.
16, she's 6. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
I'm.
Yeah, because I was in 8th grade when my sister graduated.
I would have been going into 6th because I'm 16. She's 6 years older than I am.
No, because I was in 8th grade when my sister graduated.
Well, you're older than I
Well,
am.
she was a senior when I was in 8th grade. Yeah, but you're a grade younger than me. You're 1 grade below me. So you would have been in 7th grade. Yeah.
No, we got all that sorted out. But anyway, I'm gonna be like, guess what? I'm old. Even my mom, she'll sometimes do that. She'll be
Mhm.
like, or like everyone. people, like old family members that see me,
Yeah.
they think it's crazy how big I am and how old I am. Because they're like, I remember you when you were like tall as this table we're sitting at.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't. Don't remember that. So it's funny. And I was reminded, my cousin-in-law.
Thunder. Oh, I love thunder. Okay.
Skadoosh.
Your cousin-in-law.
My cousin-in-law, I've apparently known him for roughly 8-ish years.
Yeah.
Because he got married to my cousin when me and my dad moved back from Georgia.
Okay.
I did not think it was that long.
Yeah.
I did not remember it. I thought it was like maybe 4 or 5 years. No, it's like 8 or 10. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what it's gonna feel like for me when I graduate. It's just kind of like the realization that holy crap, I'm old.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird because people are like, time goes by in the blink of an eye, and it's like, that's so weird because like you get it now.
Yeah.
You know.
This year went by extremely quick.
It did.
Like we were in first quarter like almost a full year ago, yet it felt like yesterday.
Yeah, there's some times where I think about like earlier assignments in the year, and I'm like, there's no way that it was this year. That felt like last year.
Yeah, you go back and you're like, first quarter wasn't a month ago.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just what it feels like. It just, and for me, it's like the days just feel like they go by quick, you know, because
Mhm.
like you start off the day at like 8:45. It's first hour. You're like, okay, whatever. It's first hour.
Yeah.
Comes second hour. Comes third hour. Comes fourth hour. And then you realize you're like already halfway through the day.
Yeah.
You go to fifth hour. You're like, it's already this time.
Mhm.
And it's just, I kind of hope that's how it is next year.
It was for me.
It's fast.
It was very fast, especially during the first half of the year. Incredibly fast.
Yeah, it did feel,
Incredible.
and it was like 10 weeks. Second quarter was like 10
Yeah.
weeks, wasn't it? It was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it goes by fast. And I mean, I think the reason why we feel like it goes by fast is because we're doing the same things over and over again that we don't really remember what we did. And so it feels like what we do remember are just like short, increments of time. And so we think that it was like super fast because we didn't remember much of it. That's my little theory. My little theory.
It's gonna be kind of weird to not be in band anymore.
Oh, you're not in band anymore?
No,
Next year?
no, I meant afterwards.
I'm
going
after
to
school.
After school, yeah. I'm going to band.
Yeah.
I've been in it since 7th grade, which is kind of like when it was supposed to start.
Uh-huh.
Part of me wanted to quit, but at the same time I was like, I mean, why now?
Yeah, you work so hard, you've done it for so
Exactly.
long.
I mean, the amount of stress it would take off me would be incredible, but
You could do marching band for your last year. Have you done marching band before?
it's all the same. So,
Mhm.
marching band is marching season is marching band. Concert season is when everything breaks apart. It's not like during marching season, it's not like, oh, you're this or that. No, it's you're in marching band, and whether you like it or not.
Oh, that's interesting, because they didn't
Mm.
do that back where I used to live. It was either you were in band or you were in marching band.
No.
And marching band counts as a PE credit, does it not? Does it not?
No.
Are you taking PE?
I am taking PE.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah. Mostly because I need it to graduate.
Yeah,
Which is dumb.
I got out of, I didn't get out of doing PE. I did PE my junior high year.
I did it in 8th
so
grade.
my
And
freshman year.
I did it in 8th grade and thought I was fine. I was not fine.
Well, because you need PE and you need health.
Yeah, I know. I took PE in 8th grade and thought I was fine. I was not fine.
Okay.
Because 8th grade isn't freshman.
It's
8th grade
not.
does not count as high school.
No, you need like was it 2 credits or 2 credits, right?
No,
For
just
PE, one credit.
Just one PE credit.
Oh yeah, because it's half a semester.
Mhm.
Not half a semester. It is a semester.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
it's
there's
a
2
semester.
semesters.
It's a semester.
See, I'm already out of it. I don't remember anything.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
you're gonna leave and you're gonna be like, what's 2 divided by 1?
It's like amnesia the minute I leave the doors. You know
Yeah,
what I
you just
mean?
forget everything.
Yeah.
That's how it is most days for me. It's just like, what did I learn today again? Like my dad would be like, what all did you do? I'll be like, what did I do?
Yeah, I think it's crazy how that happens. How I just can't remember what I did.
Mhm.
I feel like I wake up like later on in the day.
Yeah. Oh man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
God.
Last podcast ever.
Last podcast ever, unless they
Ever.
decide to restart it next year.
Only
yeah,
for us.
Yeah, for us. Because I'm not gonna be doing it next year, and then you're not gonna
I'll
be
be gone. I'll be
So
out.
unless the teacher wants to restart it, it's not gonna happen.
Carlos break. Carlos break.
Carlos
I mean,
break.
it's really also like if anyone's interested in it, because it didn't start until year, I believe.
Yeah.
Kobe Stewart and I forgot their name.
Emily.
Kristen Korn.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Lovely.
They both
amazing
did it
podcast.
They did it with me.
And now you. Who are you? Sir,
Oh, yeah.
Behind the mic.
I've never told people about that. I'm Talon.
Talon
Yes,
what?
huh?
Talon what?
I'm Talon Smith.
Talon Smith.
Talon Smith.
Talon Smith.
It's been released. That's right. I'm Talon Smith. Yes, that is my actual name.
Talon, T-A-L-O-N.
Yes, that's my actual name.
Well, it was an honor having you as a host.
It was fun.
Sir Talon Smith.
It was fun being a host.
Was it really?
Mhm.
I feel like that's so weird. It's like last year you were like just.
I was there.
Yeah, you were there, and now you're like. In Kobe's spot.
I was the guy.
Yeah, you were the guy.
I was the guy. Yeah, because like Colby and Emily were
the hosts.
The guy in person.
Yeah.
Don't stop it. You're making me feel old and I'm only 16. Chill out.
I mean, it's not.
God.
I think it's just crazy how we do these things and we don't really like recognize how, you know.
Yeah, you do something one year, next thing you know, you're in charge of that thing, and you don't even realize it until someone mentions it. Then you're like, holy crap!
It's like passing down the throne. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like an heir. You don't have an heir right now. You don't have a successor.
I do not have a successor.
Which is really weird. It's like this could be the very last podcast ever. If
Yeah,
you think about
right.
it. I mean, I had fun talking and. Thinking about what to talk about. That's the hardest part.
I'm kind of glad you and Lillian decided to join the podcast, because for a minute I didn't think it was going to keep going.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of people that were interested in it, like despite, it being a podcast and that being like a hot topic for some people.
Yeah, because I had the first episode was incredibly boring.
It was incredibly boring.
And
I had to edit that.
I hated hosting that episode.
You didn't talk that entire episode except for questions.
I asked occasional questions because they talked about basketball. I don't know nothing about basketball.
Yeah.
And then the next episode was actually fun because the two girls that I had with me, or three girls I think it was both Emma's and what's her face, chick with brown hair, Laurel. Yep,
that's her face.
That's her. What's her face?
Oh my goodness.
That's what I say, and I don't know people's names. They were a lot more entertaining.
Oh yeah, I loved editing their podcasts. I feel like they knew what to say and they knew how to like keep things going.
Yeah, they were a lot more energetic than the guys.
I really enjoyed that.
Because the guys just hated it, hated recording it, and then I was then there for a while because no one was interested. We didn't do it, and then you two were like, I mean, I guess we could, and I was like, hallelujah.
Get a grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a journey that this podcast has seen everything.
It has. There's been a total of two generations of podcast.
Heard everything, not seen. It's heard.
It's heard everything. Because it's a podcast.
It is a podcast.
Man, it sucks.
I'm gonna miss the spicy chicken sandwiches. I'm gonna miss that about the school. Spicy chicken sandwiches and curly fries.
I miss the fries. Not literally nothing.
Spicy chicken sandwiches are bomb.
I can't wait till I can eat regular lunches for the rest of my life.
You have to pay for them. These were free.
Okay. I can't wait till I can eat regular lunches for the rest of my life.
Regular.
I'd rather spend money for good food than whatever crap they're trying to. That's why it's so crappy. It's because it's free.
I mean, I enjoyed the spicy chicken sandwiches.
I don't. I like the original spicy chicken sandwich that they used to do.
And it was a lot spicier.
And they used to give us mild taco sauce to put on them. Or I would put mild taco sauce on mine. It was good. Don't judge me. But I think...
Right. I think it's time to...
I think that's it.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. I am getting emotional. Oh no.
We're going to end the podcast. It's going to be the last podcast you'll ever end.
It'll be like,
Don't cry down. Maybe you actually do cry just so we can get some clicks. I can put it in the title, Host Cries, not clickbait. Real. Caught on footage.
We still need a bloopers reel.
We never got to do that.
We did never get to do a bloopers reel. Which sucks, because there were a lot of funny moments. I still have the original audio.
So you just listen through it.
I still have I'll make like a funny side thing. I'll be like, here's the Vox episodes, unedited, unscripted moments. We say funny words.
Wow. Well.
All right.
This is it, Talon.
Stop it.
This is the last podcast.
Sucks.
This is the last you'll ever hear from me and Talon.
Yeah, this is it. thank you for tuning into the Har-Ber Vox, y'all. It's been a pleasure. See y'all never. Bye.